Welcome the Ultimate to the Virtual Dojo. My name is Master Chris Eslinger, and I have the privilege and honor of teaching you the Ultimate Bunkai workout. This workout is constructed of actual self-defense techniques that is choreographed in a way that you will actually execute them both on the right and left-handed side of your body. And they're constructed of real martial arts techniques. That's why we call it Bunkai. For those of you not familiar with the word Bunkai, it means application of movement, which helps define the purpose and intention of an actual self-defense technique. Before we get started with the instruction of the Bunkai workout, what I'd like to do is take you quickly through some of the great philosophies of our Z logo. As you'll notice, there's 3 distinct slashes to the Z, and each has a significant meaning to it that we like to bring into not only our teaching philosophies, but our training philosophies. So we encourage you to take those with you as well. In honor and respect of the martial arts, for over 2,000 years, its practitioners have gained immense benefit to their mind, their body, and their spirit. So as you train, you want to incorporate all of those elements into it, which the Bunkai workout is going to bring to you. Also, through our training, we actually work classical, practical, and tactical martial arts philosophies. So with the Bunkai workout, you're going to start off in some classical movements. We'll put some practical application to it, and then we're going to tie in some actual tactical, real-life self-defense techniques to it, so that once you work this workout, through the repetition of the workout, you'll have the ability to effectively defend yourself should somebody come up and actually try to assault you. Finally, and kind of most importantly, the 3 slashes of the Z work into ultimate self. So as you train through this workout, really work on developing the best self you can. And through its practice and its repetition, ultimate self-defense will come about. And that again is going to be through that repetition, but keep in mind, you're always welcome to self-adjust this workout. It's all self-adjusting, so as you need to modify anything, please feel free to do so. Lastly, Ultimate Self-Defense Studios. And that is all of us collectively. We're only as good as the people we train with. So if this is your first time training with you and with us, welcome to the family. The final 3 philosophies I'd like to share with you are pertaining to our teaching and training styles that we do at Z Ultimate. And we not only like to have our instructors keep this in mind as they're teaching students, we like our students to keep this in mind as they're training. And that consists of safe, fun, and value of experience. First and foremost, we only have one earth suit, so it's really important that we take very good care of our physical bodies. So throughout this workout, if you have any physical pain or you have any physical limitations, you're welcome to modify that or completely eliminate the move so that you can continue gaining the benefits of the rest of the workout, working around any of those injuries or physical limitations. Second is fun. So many people don't work out simply because it's not fun. But when you're learning the aspects of how to defend yourself, you will have a great time doing it. And if you can get the rest of the family up off the couch with you as you go through this workout, you guys are going to have a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of laughing and a lot of giggling going on, and that will incorporate you guys staying more active longer, which ultimately finishes off with value of experience. Not only do you want to get a great workout that's going to physically make you feel better, mentally be a little bit clearer, but spiritually feel the empowerment of knowing how to effectively defend yourself, you'll find yourself coming back for more and more expansion into your martial arts training. For those of you that are going to be learning the Bunkai workout today and don't have your karate uniform and belt yet, simply just wear some kind of athletic clothing that's loose enough so that you can have full range of motion with all the different types of moves that we're going to do. And you're always welcome to wear your favorite household slippers, which mine have proven to be not only comfortable, but very dangerous. Now that I have my second most favorite pair of comfortable footwear on, we can actually get started with the Bunkai workout. To begin with, we're going to actually work into 3 different stances so that you're familiar with the different positions that we'll be in. So what you want to start with first is put your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, bending your knees outward. And again, if you have any physical limitations or injuries, you're welcome to modify that. Or if you want more of an intensity, you can actually drop your stance down lower and lower and lower and lower. So you decide how low you want to actually go. When it comes into making fists, we're going to do a guard that's a center guard, and it's not necessarily a classical martial arts guard, but what it's going to be is for the Bunkai workout to keep your hands up in front of you and keeping them positioned just below your eye level. From here, all we're going to do is we're going to lower our stances and we'll be pivoting. And by pivoting, that's going to put our left foot in front, maintaining a guard in the center line, back, and then we'll pivot our feet again over to the opposite side. And then we'll be back to a center position. This is going to allow us to execute each one of these techniques while returning to a balanced, neutral stance between each one, so that we're never falling victim to falling off balance or falling into our attacker. The Bunkai workout consists of 10 different sequences of self-defense moves that we'll be doing today. In order for you to really understand the Bunkai, the application of the workout moves that we'll be doing, we're going to be using what's called an uki, a person to come in and help us out. As we bring this person in, we want to make sure that they are properly attired as well. And being that we're in this coronavirus situation, we are practicing, number one, safety. But two, we're going to have some fun and show you this by going through the elements of somebody trying to take that last bit from you. So in a situation where you're out there and you got a tug-of-war going on trying to get that last bit, you release it and you'll strike them. And then you'll pull them into a rising knee, setting back, grabbing, and then kicking them away. And you end up with the prize. All kidding aside, what I'm going to do when I teach you the actual sequences of the Bunkai workout is first show you the application, Bunkai, on an actual assailant. And in this situation, we're going to use Master Brian Hyman as our uki. I actually think he looks a little better without his mask on. So, sequence number one from a guard position is set up where somebody comes up to either push you or grabs you. From there, you will do circular palm strikes to their head, pull them into a rising knee, return to your guard position, and then you'll be executing a front ball kick, sending them away from you. All right, getting started with sequence number one. We'll position our hands in tight fists up just below the eye line, pivot ourselves at a 45-degree angle. From there, we're going to do circular palm strikes up to the head, pull them into a rising knee, setting back to a guard position, and then executing a front ball kick, setting them away. The count will go 1, 2, 3, 4, setting back. And as soon as we land, we'll continue again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to put a fluidity to it, 1, 2, 3, 4, setting back. From there, we're going to pivot to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, once you've gone through the sequences on the left side and the right side, you're going to actually put a transitional between the two so that you can go from the left side to the right side to the left side, nonstop. Well, again, we're going to start off in our guard position. We'll turn to our left first and circular palms. 1, 2, 3, 4, landing, pivoting. Left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, landing, pivoting. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pivoting. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what you can do is you can escalate those numbers, the speed, the height of your kick, so no matter what level you're at, adjust the workout, not only with the cadence, the speed, your breathing, and the height. So you customize and personalize it to your fitness level. Okay, for sequence number 2, there's actually 2 different bunkais that can be applied to this, either against a wrist grab or somebody trying to strike you. I will bring my uki, Master Hyman, back in. And the first one we'll start with is an actual wrist grab. From there, you would break the wrist grab, palm strike them in the face, followed by another palm strike to the face, followed by a front ball kick, sending them away. Or it might be a situation where they're throwing a hook punch at you. You block, palm, palm, kick, back to your guard position. Now for the instruction of this one, I'm going to add things every one of our sets that we do. So as we progress through the Bunkai workout, you're going to get a lot of different training philosophies and strategies to make it much, much better for you. So the idea of this one now is I'd like you to count with me. The counting is actually going to help regulate the breathing as we do this, but it's also going to put an exhale on each one of the outward motion moves. So starting in our position here, we're going to pivot. From here, we're going to do an outward block, followed by a palm strike, followed by a palm strike, followed by a kick, setting back. The count will go 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. Back to a guard. Switching to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. All right, now that we finished out our sequences to the left, our sequences to the right, now we're going to put those alternations in. So we're going from the left to the right. Transitional, nice and smooth. So starting in the guard position. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can decide how many you actually want to do to escalate it up into sets of 10, 20, or 30. All right, now moving into sequence 3. Sequence 3 is going to involve a little bit more of the leg workout, but is one of my personal favorites because of the splitting cross block. So again, we'll borrow our Uke Master Hyman. And this is going to simulate a position of somebody reaching out to either grab us or punch us in the face. I'm going to do a splitting cross block. Circle around as I drop my weight, so now I can rise up, grab a hold of their head, and pull them into a rising knee. Back to a guard position. Okay, again, starting off in our neutral position, we're going to turn, executing an upward cross block, splitting that cross block as we drop our weight, rising up, grabbing, simulating a knee, back to a guard. On the count, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. Back to a guard, switching to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. Now through our alternations. Position, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Screw that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count it however you want, you'll get done faster. All right, now that we're going to move into sequence number 4. With this one, there's actually 5 different moves to it, one of which includes a return after a kick. So as Master Hyman comes back out, as my Uke, we're going to start on the side position, and this is a simulation of somebody actually grabbing a hold of you. From there, you're going to rise up, position yourself to throw a kick. 2, 3, 4, and 5, striking them as they go down. So position that. Thank you, Bri. Okay, to set up for this one, neutral position, turning ourselves over. From there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Reposition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Reposition. Now from there, we'll pivot over to the opposite side. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Now if you notice, we're already positioned this way, so we're going to continue on doing our alternations. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Back to your position. Execute. All right, now on to sequence number 5. This one's really cool because it incorporates an actual wrist escape as well as blocking somebody trying to actually hit you. So I'm going to bring in Master Hyman again for him to attempt his deadly attack. And what we're going to do is we start off in a position where they grab your wrist. From there, we're going to actually break the wrist. As they attempt to strike us, we'll then come right across the body, blocking that strike, hitting them with a hammer strike, hitting them with a palm strike, and then pulling them into one of those rising knees and returning to our guard position, just in case they want to come back for some more. All right, getting started with this one. Here we go. So we're going to position ourselves to the left. We're going to work an outward block off our lead, crossbody block, hammer strike, palm strike, rising knee. Counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. From there, turn into the opposite side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Positioning back for our alternations now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Back to your guard position. All right, now we're on to sequence number 6. This one is going to be a defense against an actual kick, and will prove to be a real leg burner if you really drop into these and rise up out of them with the different strikes. So again, we'll bring back Master Brian Hyman. From this position here, as he throws the kick, I'm going to drop down low with a cross block, only to rise back up with double hammer strikes. From there, I'm going to circle around, hit him to the floating ribs. I'm going to bring my palms together and hit him right underneath the chin, blasting him back. All right, into sequence number 6. What we're going to do is we're going to position ourselves on guard. First move, downward cross block. From there, rising scissor hammer, circular hammer, palms together, rising up. Position yourself on guard. Here we go with the count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 3. Positioning to the opposite side, starting off, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 3. From there, we'll do all alternations, starting in this position. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sequence number 7 is against somebody coming up and grabbing you from behind. So again, I'm going to bring my reliable Uki, Master Brian Hyman, and I'm going to ask him to come around to the other side here so you guys can see he will take his right arm and reach around my throat. From that position here, we'll come up to our guard. We're going to shift ever so slightly. 1, 2, 3, turning, striking, 4. Now with this one, we're not going to do the actual angles. We're going to go back and forth, so I'm going to do this a little bit slower for you. So we will position ourselves in a side position here with our hands up. From there, simulate somebody grabbing you around by the throat, striking with an elbow, downward hammer, rising elbow, popping them back up, and then you're just going to pivot around as you deliver a palm strike. Right from this position, elbow, hammer, rising elbow, turn and palm. The count will go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can start stepping it up a little bit by 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for our last 3 sequences, 8, 9, and 10, they're going to be done from a floored position. This is going to be in a situation if somebody comes up from behind you and actually shoves you down to the ground so you have the ability to fight from the ground in order to get yourself back up and get out of there. So the first sequence we're going to work, number 8, is against somebody coming up from behind you and actually shoves you down to the ground. So they push you, you come down, and you strike back to get them to move away so that you can then get up and get out of frame. Okay. For number 8, the count is very, very simple. We're going to look over the side that we're actually kicking with, and we're going to strike back 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. From there, we'll switch to the left, over the shoulder, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. To execute the alternations, we will go 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Position yourself back. Okay, as highlighted, our last 3 are from the floor. So instead of me having to go and get thrown around and have to hit the ground over and over and over again, I'm going to start number 9 from the floor position. So this is going to be simulated against somebody pushing you, landing sideways on the ground, positioning on your forearm, your guard is up to your head, inside leg is tucked up so they can't kick you in the groin, and you're positioned here. As the attacker attacks, your first kick is going to be low, kicking with the heel, bringing it back to a chamber position, and then striking up to the upper body, or to the chest, or to the head. Count-wise, we're going to set up and we're going to go low and 1, and low and 2, and low and 3, and low and 4, and low and 5, and. From there, we're just going to switch ourselves over to the opposite side. Again, position on the forearm, inside leg is up, knee comes up, and low and 1, and low and 2, and low, and 3, and low, and 4, and low, and 5. And now to alternations, which is probably one of the most fun you're going to have from a floored position. Positioned here, low and 1, and pivot over to the opposite side. Low and 2, and pivot to the opposite side. Low and 3, and pivot to the other side. Low and 4, and pivot to the other side. Low and 5, side. Back to the other side, low and 6, back. Okay, for the last and final sequence of Bunkai, I went back to my most comfortable foot attire that is very deadly with those 3-pronged toes. And this is a position again where we get thrown back and we position ourselves into a guard position, so as our assailant comes in, we do double thrust kicks straight up into him, bringing the knees back up. For the count, it's executed as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Because that's the ultimate set you want to work up to on every one of the sequences that are out with Bunkai. So that concludes the ultimate Bunkai workout. I hope you guys had as much of a good time as I did. Truth be known, I hope that when they edit all my mistakes out throughout today, it was a long day, that it'll end up being a full instruction video of less than 20 minutes. So that way you guys can get involved with this, learn it very quickly. Remember, be safe, have fun, and gain that value of experience. And I assure you today, I made my fair share of mistakes, to the point these guys created the swear jar, but it actually turned out to be the mistake jar because there was that many mistakes. So the key thing is just have a really good time with it, and then you have all sorts of useful purposes for all your empty Clorox wipes out there. But anyway, from me to you, and all of us on behalf of Z Ultimate Self-Defense Studios, we encourage you guys to stay active, stay healthy, and by all means, stay happy. We of Z are always here for you. Let us know how we can help.